would look more towards or try to find more that I've never seen instead of like the same ones.
Yeah.
Because for some of the same ones, I'll say this without saying it, we could use those for Halloween, for the month of Halloween, and use like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
True.
Use a specific one, the best one, which I'm going to type it to you. I know you're not going to say anything. But, you know.
Probably know what it is.
Oh, yeah, you do. You
Yep.
definitely.
100%. Yep.
But what's up, people? We're back. We're here. I will have a mid-roll this episode. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But the road of darkness, the road of the dark, the darkness of the road. Wow, the darkness of the road. This. I was trying to hitchhike. I didn't get picked up.
The darkness of the road.
Yeah. That.
So I watched this on Tubi.
Yep.
This movie was made 2021.
Real quick, before we even get into anything about the movie, our guesstimates for this movie was a 5. What is your actual rating for this movie?
3.
Ooh, you went down to.
Yeah.
Wow. Harsh. Jason. So, shout out to Jason for over at the 3 Geeks podcast and my co-host over on the Scary Snobs. His guesstimate was a 3 for this movie. Now, I don't know. I will ask him when he does have time to. I will ask him to watch this and to give us his rating, if he will, and let's see if he's right about it. Now, for me, I guess it was a 4 or 5. I'm gonna bump it down to a 4. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was
kind of boring to me.
Yeah.
Confusing.
Fucking very, very freaking confusing, man. Very.
But I think I figured out what the story is. So.
Froze. He's probably going to have to bounce out and come back. So while he does that, guys, make sure you please like, share, and subscribe this. And, jump in the comments and all that fun stuff too. Because, and let me know if you've seen this, by the way. It is on Tubi, as James did mention. And he will be back very, very soon. Little technical difficulties. It happens. Jesus. By the way, I hope you guys all seen Cocaine Bear. You guys know how much I champion that film. I've seen it twice in theaters. I didn't watch it yet at home, but it is out on Peacock. So, in the very near future, I am going to do a watch party over on Stream Lounge. Sign up for Stream Lounge if you don't have it. It is 100% free. You just need to have the platforms that are being streamed, like Peacock, HBO Max, and so on and so forth. Damn it. Of course, I'm coughing when my co-host is having technical difficulties. Come on, James. Give me like 2 seconds, people. Sorry about this. Shit. Much better. So, the darkness of the road. Confusing. Very confusing. There he is. Welcome, sir. Update. Yeah, well, update.
No, I don't know what happened. I backed out, tried to come back in. It was just keep saying connected. You weren't letting me in, so I backed completely out and went to the email again.
Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say I didn't see nothing until like just a second ago. But you were going off saying, what were you?
Oh yeah. So the story. So this whole story is about. So, you know how the passenger, she picks up the girl. Her name is Iris.
Yeah.
And her name is Siri. She is Iris.
Holy shit.
She's living her when she killed her daughter. And shot herself. You know the blood inside her temple?
Yeah.
She shot herself. So you see the blood there. So you're like, why? How did she get hurt? Why is it a circle?
Yeah. And you kind of assume it's a gun too at the same time, which I don't know what's going on, James. Make sure you plug in your Ethernet cable, buddy. Make sure you plug in your Ethernet cable. But I remember that scene. As a matter of fact, it was like towards the end of the film, she like her daughter walks off with this guy in a wheelchair and this old guy. I guess they were already dead. And she goes back to her car and she pulls the gun out and she puts it like right where that circular thing is that James was talking about, right where that is. And she pulls the trigger. And she did it multiple times. It was crazy. And it almost made excuse me. It almost made it seem like it was a dream in a sense. And it just threw me off even more. And it was like trying to think how to say this. There are so many twists in a sense, but it not real interesting twists. Not real interesting at all. Like it kind of like the more they did the extra stuff with this movie, the more it took me away from it. I don't know how you do with you guys, but I'm back.
All
Yeah,
right.
I was just
Chrome
gonna try again.
keeps kicking me out.
Chrome?
Did I freeze again? Oh, yeah,
For like a
Chrome.
second.
So it keeps what?
Huh? I didn't say anything. Oh shit. He froze again. I'm telling him to try Firefox. I would say try Firefox or try to restart if you can. Try Firefox or try to restart if you can. Alright. Send it to him. Anyway, like I was saying, it had so many like twists and turns in the movie. And the way that they portrayed it, I guess, didn't really, like I was saying, it took me out of the movie. It really did. It was just like, oh man, this is kind of, it's not that interesting. And then it would have some cool parts, kind of sort of interesting that would get you interested, and then they would just go right as fast as it came and go away just that quick. And it just the up and down with it. That's why I gave it a 4. It wasn't like it definitely wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen. Not even close. It wasn't horrible. I'll give it like an okay. For me, a 4. It's okay, okay at best. Um, the acting wasn't bad though. That's the thing. Is the acting wasn't bad. I actually liked the acting because I mean it was just the one chick for most of the movie. Well, the two, and it was just a story. Unfortunately, like the story, I wish there was more to it. Like there should have been more. I think with this, there should have been more of a backstory, even if it was fabricated in the sense in the parts where she had to kill her daughter, where she felt she had to kill her daughter. Um, just because like they'll show kind of like clips here and there of like you know what I mean, flashbacks, kind of sort of, but it wasn't. They weren't good enough. It wasn't like oh wow. It was I don't know. I don't know. And the more I think about it, the more I talk about it, I want to give it a lower score, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to because again, the acting was not bad at all. So, you know, it's in the script. They had to do what was in the script, and you just wish, you just wish the story was a different kind of like. I wonder if this would have been a better film if it was more like a slasher than kind of paranormalish. I would say paranormal. I guess you could say yeah, or maybe if more had, I don't know. I really don't know because again, it wasn't horrible, but there was just there was just something that really took me out of it. I really can't put my finger on it. I really cannot put my finger on it. There was just something that took me out of this movie.
All right, let's try this again.
Yes, he's back. Started out saying it different this time. Like say the same thing, but just maybe change the wording up. Maybe that's what it was.
Let's see. So you get what I was saying?
I didn't even.
Oh,
I didn't hear. We didn't hear any of it.
Oh, okay. So she's repeating her worst hell. She killed her daughter. She's Iris.
Yeah, I heard you say that. Syrian Iris.
Yeah, Syrian Iris. So she's her, but it's like she split her personality. She's seeing what this woman told her about what she did to her daughter. Now she has no pain. And
oh shit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave it at I might put it back up to a 5 now. Now that you just that little part that you explained to me, because what I'm thinking about is like how she sees herself doing that when she thinks it's the other girl. The pictures that she has with her.
Yep.
Remember when she's looking through the phone? And it's her own phone, of course, and she's looking through the phone, and she's like, "You didn't call him back or something at one point. Why do you have pictures of my daughter in your phone?" And she shot her daughter too in the arm on accident, but she did shoot her.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like, damn.
So here's the she's already dead through this whole thing.
The mom is too, right? Yeah, because she shot herself in the head at the end of the movie.
Yeah. The end of the movie, no, that happened. She's just reliving it. She's just keep repeating
over and over and over and over.
So the only reason I connected it to it, that it's like kind of like a religion thing, is remember at the end where you see her floating in a crystal? And you see a whole bunch of other people floating in crystals? Yeah. I think that's hell. Because she created a sin by killing herself. She killed herself, so that's a sin. So she's in hell. Oh, and now it's keep repeating it. It's doing a loop.
I bumped this shit back up to a 5 after that explanation. After you explained it, and now I'm thinking back, I'm like, that makes so much fucking sense.
Yeah. So that's why I said it was confusing at times, because it was confusing until I figured that out. Then I was like, oh, now the fucking makes sense now. That's why she's losing her mind. That's why she's seeing a humanoid creature outside.
So with her, okay, my question to you, and I don't know if this will be touching, if this will be too religious or what, I'm not sure, but I know it's in that like kind of spiritual, paranormal type of realm with horror. Do you think if she forgave herself, she'd be out of like the whole, maybe what do you call it, like purgatory?
Maybe, unless this is Satan or hell's version of her keep repeating what she did over and over again, killing herself and her daughter.
But my thing is the whole her like repeating herself. It's because she still never forgave herself. So I'm wondering if she forgave herself, would she just you know what I mean? Would she be at peace?
Maybe.
Would she finally be in heaven or hell and maybe reunited with her daughter? And I'm just wondering. That's you know, it's interesting. It's an interesting thought. And it's just crazy how, damn, Iris and Cyrus. Siri, I mean. It's so simple now that you freaking throw it. Now that you mention it, throw it out there. It's so freaking simple. What the hell happened to James? And I'm just like, well, how did I not get that? I wasn't even high when I was watching this movie. I missed that. Shit. Maybe it was the pacing that bothered me. I don't know. Because now knowing that part, it bumped it back up to a 5. But I don't think I can go any higher than that. I really don't think I can go any higher than that because its pacing was kind of, I don't know, and the I guess the quote unquote ghosts that you see, I wasn't crazy about them. I wasn't crazy about the look of them, but I can say I understand it more, but still, it wasn't just like a. It wasn't one of those movies which I was hoping it would be. Of hey, you got you should definitely check this out. It definitely wasn't one of those. It was more so of like a. It's not a bad movie, but it's not great. So you know, you wouldn't really be wasting your time, so to speak, but you'd have a decent time with it. Can you hear me, James?
I hear you, but do you see me?
Nah, we just see a black screen.
Yeah, that's weird.
Check your cameras on not OBS, on Restream. Just make sure it's the OBS virtual cam. That's probably what it is. Or as
That's what it is. You're right.
see.
Look at that.
Now can this man please tell us how he feels about this movie? Without any interruptions.
I know, right? So it was confusing at times until I figured it out. That I put the religious thing, her repeating over and over again, it's her hell.
Mm-hmm.
Then it started making sense, and I started filling in the stuff I seen beforehand, and it was fixing the puzzle.
Got you. Ah, shit. This is ridiculous. This is bullshit. James should just try his phone. I'm trying to tell him that. You want to try your phone? You just have to open it up in Chrome. But yeah, like I was saying, with this movie, like it's okay / decent. So it's not something I'll tell you guys to rush out there and watch. If it happens to be on your watch list or your playlist or whatever, check it out.
Hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. This is my phone. Yep. So let's see what happens with the phone. Google Chrome, something's wrong with my Google Chrome. It keeps disconnecting. So there might be an update for Chrome. I'm not sure. Or it's just a piece of shit. Yeah. That's all right. I'll just download Firefox and I'll get rid of it. It's their fault.
Fix for everything.
But anyways, where did I leave off again?
Basically, how you figured out that Siri, were the same people.
Oh yeah.
And she's like reliving everything. That's what you're saying. That's your like.
All right. So I figured it out. The movie's not bad. It's just I'm grading it because how it made me feel by having me confused, bored in the beginning. So I'm like, it's not worth my time, really. But it was well made. The visuals were nice.
Oh, beautiful visuals.
It was simple, one spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like majority of the time was in a car, not in the highway. But it was dark. It was cool. Except I wish those creature things. I understand now that it's an outline of a human.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, you thought it was a real creature, and you're like, "Oh, why does it look like that?" They could have done a better job than that.
That's one thing I knew where they were going with it, but I just didn't like the way it looked. I'll say.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
Look, I was like, it kind of takes away from the creepiness. Like you could have just made it a dark, shadowy figure, but like you see the outline of it, and that would have been enough. Maybe you see some eyes or something crazy like that, but that would have been enough. Sometimes this is one of those times showing too much is like, fuck. Like, oh man, why did we show this much of this? We should have just showed the monster's head and that's it. Just like in those type of that type of situation. That's what this was with those scenes. Because you clean those scenes up and make those scenes like actually scary, creepy. This movie is easily a 6 for me, just because of that.
Another thing confusing: the beginning where she goes into the get gas. Those two characters, who the fuck are they? They were angels.
I have no idea. Maybe.
Where she was telling the mother that don't worry, she's fine, and she was bye, sweetie, and she's like happy because they're like walking her into the light or
Yeah,
something.
it was the one dude with the bad teeth and the dude in the wheelchair, right? At the end,
Yeah,
there.
with
Yes,
the
yes.
with the fucked up eyes.
Because they were walking towards the light, and she at that part when they walked away, she was walking towards her car, and that's when she started herself. Which the scene at the end where they keep showing it over, they literally show it over and over and over quite a few times. There's so much blood in the car,
Yep,
and then it shows her getting back out and just starting the whole thing all over
start
again.
all over again.
Wow. And you know what's crazy too is thinking about it. When I'm watching this movie at first, right? I'm watching it because I didn't know the daughter was already deceased, right? And so I'm like, all right, she's driving off. And I didn't realize the split personality either. I thought it was two different people, and which makes sense because she did let her in very easy,
Mm-hmm.
very easy. But besides the point. Um, oh shit, I forgot what the hell. Where was I at? Shit.
I don't know.
Said the two names and all that stuff. It just didn't click with me for those two. For the two.
Oh, the two characters. Yeah,
Yeah, which I like that though. I like that a
I
lot.
thought by the title of the name and everything, I was like, okay. So as soon as that guy, I was like, he's robbing the place. I was like, he's just probably a stalker. He's going to creep and follow her and stuff. That's how I thought this movie was going to go.
Mm-hmm.
But then, nope, you don't see those two ever again until the end.
And they're angels.
Yeah, they're angels. They're taking the daughter. So maybe she did forgive herself. She realized it was her, and she's like mourning now, and she's seen the daughter, and basically the daughter is saying it's okay, mommy.
Or maybe she finally let her daughter go, but she didn't forgive herself yet.
Could be that's why she's still in the hell.
And the reason why I say that is because maybe she's reliving it, but maybe this next time that she relives it, because maybe this last time that she did it, right? That we saw, maybe that time that she did it is the time that she finally let her daughter go. Her daughter go, but she still hasn't forgiven herself, so maybe she's still going through that same pattern.
Yep.
And maybe it's not her daughter in the sense of it being. It'll be like how she's seen the split personality, so it won't be her physical daughter there.
Yeah.
Until she forgives herself, and then she'll either go to heaven or hell. Again, I don't know how that would end. I don't know how that would twist, turn, but something like that would have been would have made this movie a 7 for me, at least. A 7 for me with that, and a 6 for whatever we were talking about earlier. I forgot, but all that together, that's a 7. But it's a 5, which isn't bad. It's more of a. I didn't waste my time. Am I glad I watched it? I'm even. I'll say I'm even. I'm nowhere near mad.
Oh, I'm not mad. No.
I'm not like, oh my gosh, yo. Oh my, you know what I mean? Yo, everybody go watch this movie, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's not even close to that either.
See, it would have been better if it was a creature. Like, that's what they're running from. Those two are stuck in a car, you know? It would have been better.
And even I wouldn't even be mad if it was the hillbillies from the town or whatever you want to call them.
Those two people from the gas station, yeah.
But I mean, the way it turned out wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong, but it just did, like I said, it didn't really grab me. And I won't say for everybody because I can't say it didn't grab you because I don't know what it did for anyone else that's seen that. But for me, it didn't grab me. It didn't like, yo. It wasn't one of those movies that was saying, Sturdy, tell people to watch me, please. This movie didn't say that to me at all.
Nope.
It was just like, you know, you're doing a podcast. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's why I'm so glad for Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Because I already know about those movies. I've seen them before, so.
Yes. I do have a little ad. I have an ad for you guys.
Okay.
I'll play that right now.
A new video game developer expo is coming to New York's Tech Valley region. One Upstate, a celebration of games and the people who make them, is coming to Albany, New York in 2023. Visit oneupstate.com for more information.
link is in the description, people. OneUpstate.com. Also, be sure to check out their Facebook. Now, One Upstate is awesome and very, very close and personal to us because it's actually in the capital region where we are, Albany, New York. There's going to be a gaming expo down there, a lot of cool local gaming creators, and there's going to be a bunch of fun there. It's going to be an after party, party over here, all that cool stuff. You guys are going to want to go. You guys are going to check that out. And I think it's worth traveling for. If you're someone who enjoys traveling, I think it's worth traveling for. If you want more information, hit the link in the description. I'm telling you, it'll be worth it. Trust me. I know some people on the inside. Just saying. Just saying. So, yeah. By the way, people, I'm doing ads. So, if you need an ad played, hotel compensation, all that other fun stuff, or whatever, I'll let your boy. Email is also in the description. horrorsir.sturdyguests@gmail.com. Yep. So, James.
Yep.
Would you recommend this movie? Like, as far as, I'm trying to think of who we know. Oh, okay. Someone that we both know, it's mutual. Kelvin. Would you recommend Kelvin to watch this movie?
Yeah, because I think he'll see deeper into it.
Okay.
I think Kelvin might enjoy this.
I'm in the middle. I'm really in the middle, man, because he has his moments to where he's like, what is this? What the hell is this?
Yeah, this is boring. What the fuck?
I think I'm going to have to test. I'm going to have him watch this.
Go ahead.
Kelvin, if you're watching, Road to the Darkness of the Road, all you. If not, I'll send you the poster. Either way, I'll send you. Oh, and on Thursday, before I forget, Silent Hill 1 and 2. I watched those. Me and the wife watched those a few years ago. I forgot when, to be honest with you guys. I don't know if we were living here or not yet, but I only watched them one time a piece. So that'll
same here. Only one time each, but I remember it because I like the
games,
the demon things.
Oh,
like
okay.
Everything they do, like the twitching and shit. That was pretty cool.
Have you ever played the games?
Silent Hill, I played the first one when it was on like PlayStation 2.
Okay.
I think it was PlayStation 2. But yeah, I played it, but I didn't ever beat it. I gave up on it. Like I got bored of it.
Yes, happened.
But yeah, I did play the game, so I know what it's about.
I never played the game, and I'm tempted to.
It's like Resident Evil, man. It's like Resident Evil.
I know, but horror. I love horror games. I love horror games, especially getting having a little herbal essence, herbal teas that I love, and playing those games because it gets intense then. Jumping and yelling and shit. Oh shit! I do all that. I get real.
The game the game people should actually make a new Silent Hill for the newer systems.
Oh, upgraded, yeah, new story.
Yeah, why not?
I wouldn't be mad at that. Let's make it happen. Spread the word.
But yeah, Thursday, so Thursday should be fun.
Yo, so I jotted down some notes, right? And I'm reading like one of the last things I wrote where I put people trapped. And I put, was it all a dream? I was so fucking lost till we talked more on the live. But
technically, you could say it's like a dream, but she's just reliving. She's just reliving it. Yeah.
I mean, in a sense, yes, because she's already gone and she's just basically reliving it, watching it again and again and again. And it's crazy. It's sad. Yeah. It's crazy though. Like the gore was so intense to where she was like, she literally wiped the blood off the windows and opened the car door. I'm like,
yeah, that was crazy.
Wow,
that's true. That was good. There was good gore in here. Not over the top. It's just placed in certain spots that made it good.
I gotta tell you, I want to see her in more horror.
Yeah, she's a good She's a good actress.
She's from
I
The
like her.
Style. She's the main actress from The Stylist.
Yep.
I gotta see her in more stuff. Like, I'm dead serious about that. I want to see her. I don't care if she's the lead or not, but I want to see her in more stuff. I want to see her in a lot more. And I love her being like that crazy character, like from The Stylist. That was awesome. I don't think I'd really want to see her be the damsel in distress too much. Like, even in this, it was like in the middle. It was like a mix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, she's a good actress. She's a really good actress, actually. Definitely want to look out for more of her stuff. Silent Hill 1 and 2, though, man. I can't wait for those. I can't wait for those.
I'm going to watch them tomorrow.
Thursday for me, and I can't wait. Back to back. Back to back. But I think we can wrap this one up. Just in case you missed it.
State, a celebration of games and the people who make them, is coming to New York's Tech Valley region. Visit oneupstate.com for more information.
And again, link is in the description. Just go ahead and give that a clickety clank clank. And you'll find there with other links like HORRORWITHSIR.STURDY.com and the Z Network, where you can also click that link on the Z Network and you can check out every single person connecting to the Z Network and all their awesome, amazing content. Don't forget, Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, reviewing. That's right, Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 2. Shout out to Mid-Rat Brox. I'm hoping Mid-Rat Brox. I hope I'm reading your name right over on Twitch. You did request this. So shout out to you.
Yep.
And we'll be doing that on Thursday. I hope you're here. And I hope watching the show is helping you with your English. And guys, I'm not joking. He actually mentioned that in the last episode that he was on here. So shout out to you. I hope you're watching. And have a great one, everyone else. See you, Nightmares. Peace.
Peace.
Adios.